You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I did not expect to come across this story here. I'm minding my own business, surfing, watching podcasts, and listening to people talk. DJ Head had an encounter with Jonathan Majors, took a big photo here, and he talked about it during his interview. And then he had an interaction with the actor, which brings us here.
I said, how many variants are there of Kang? How many did you do? And he gave me an answer. I was like, are you
Was it more or less than you
like, bro, I fucking knew it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, bro.
What was the answer? How many variants were there? And he gave him an answer. And if he says he knew it, then it must mean he knew of variants that exist within Marvel Comics. Some of the most famous ones being the Tut variant. Some of the famous ones being Iron Lad. And that being the variant. And here comes Head as a comic fan going, I knew it, I knew it. How many scenes were shot? Let's listen to the whole answer. But just from that beginning part, I'm going, ooh. So, what?
But yeah, he told me how many he played, and he told me how many there were. And then I asked him a follow-up question as far as how many other variants of Victor Timely exist. And he told me that too. And I was like,
so like we're talking about post-credit scenes he may have filmed and how many times he's shot a variant here and a variant there and how many costumes he wore. Jonathan Majors knows the answers. Even if he didn't read a comic book, Jonathan Majors knows he was playing many characters, and then maybe Head can put it together and piece it together. Now, Victor Timely, how many variants of that? I don't know. I didn't watch Loki. I mean, I watched Loki, but I didn't. Loki season 2 was changed, and there could have been multiple Victor Timely's there. For his follow-up question to be how many Victor Timely's are there, means that Jonathan was talking about how many variants there were of the He Who Remains or the exiled one that was in Quantumania.
appreciate you. Because that put a lot of shit in perspective going forward in the MCU. I'm like, bet. So Loki season 2 and this, you know what I mean? Like,
You haven't been able to sleep since.
bro, what? I went home and I went on New Rock Stars and went crazy. But yeah, shout out to Jonathan Majors.
And you have an interview that dropped today with Mr. Problem.
Oh, I thought they were going to talk about Majors some more. But that was the podcast I was listening to on Uproxx. Elliot, well, let me find here. You see it right there? I hope you see it. I hope you can see where you can find Hip Hop DX. Subscribe if you want to. Like the video, all that stuff. I'm going to say, what's the fire emoji? Oh, fire. Just say fire. Boom. I'm a thinking man, and I know that the Jonathan Majors relationship with Marvel has come to an end because of your boy. But the same way that Ultron is coming back, the same way like we thought these villains were gone forever and they can pop back up, I think that when the Jonathan Majors stuff cools off, because we're all going to go watch Magazine Dreams and make that movie a success. We're all going to check out Merciless when that comes out next year also. He's going to win that award for his Magazine Dreams performance, whatever Merciless turns out to be at the festival that it premieres at. He'll probably get awards for that. He'll be a good actor. He'll have a successful role here. And then the phone will ring and say, hey, by the way, you still play this villain. Our cinematic universe is still going on. It's like year 20. Let's bring back Kang the Conqueror. And I think that there's a place for some of that to continue. Some of that characters that he was working on and his talent to continue. It's possible. I know it's Marvel Studios. I know who they are, how they've been, and what they're about. But it's possible that the end for the character is James Gunn. James Gunn was over. The cast banded together, get that guy back. He came back. So it's not always over. It's never the end. We know what he was charged with and what he was also victorious in court and being not guilty for intentionally assaulting her. Not guilty for aggravated harassment. And the jury was like, he had to do something. Let's give him some. Let's give him a... But by accident. He did it by accident. Even though the driver testified she was doing everything, he was doing nothing. Even though he's the one who dialed 911 the very next morning to help her. And instead the cops turned on him and said, nah. Hey, woman, he choked you, didn't he? Didn't he? Even though that happened, the jury was like, let's give him something. Fucking black people. That's what they said, actually. It was quoted. I read it in an article. I'm chill. Thank you for coming. Are you a subscriber yet? No? Subscribe. I want 6,000. I'm tired of this 5,000 shit. 6,000. Thumbs me up, of course, obviously. How could you not? Some people like waited until this portion to thumbs me up, and I'm going, okay, that's cool. Appreciate it. Could have done it earlier, you're lacking. But to the people who, as soon as they logged in while the ad was playing, and they didn't skip ad. They want me to get paid. And then they came and they're like, thumbs up. Let me just open the comment and begin my comment. And before I hit enter, like, because they want to support me. I'm rambling. Bye. Ianu's out. Check out Ianu.